He's really dirty. I let him go, and he just went nuts. I fed the ducks. It's raining, but I have an idea. The Zika tent. I don't know how long I'm going to last, because I am a little bit cold and tired. You know, they freak themselves out. Okay, well, we'll just wait for YouTube to notify everybody. Hello, Jennifer. I'm in the Zika tent. I fed the ducks. I got my supper in the oven. And I'm actually relaxing here in the tent. Hello, Debbie. Yo, somebody left. Oh, Doug's really dirty. Really dirty. I let him go. He went for a rip. And he's just filthy. I had to tie him up because he wanted to come over here and disturb me with the ducks. So I took Alice into the barn, and she ate. I put her beside the feed, and she's wolfing down food right now. I was gonna force feed her, and I thought I'll take a chance and put her in the barn. And as soon as I put her beside the feed, she started eating. But I am a little tired. But I thought I'd do a little bit of a stream here before I go inside, because I'm going to be going in here shortly. But I wheeled the tent over, and I'm sitting in the tent. As you can tell. Thank you, Jennifer. So tomorrow's the big day, the final push on the pond. And then it'll be done. Finished. Mega pond. Hello, Night Euro. Did you post on the other streams that I'm here? Could you do that? Let them know. Oh, Terry did? Okay. Hello, Maggie. How's Maggie doing? Did you eat all your cheese popcorn? Doug's up in the garage. I tied him. It is looking good, isn't it? It's getting closer. What is it? What was it? Cheese and what other flavor? Cheese and what? I'm trying to remember. I'm relaxing here in the tent. Cheese and caramel. Okay, I got to try that. I saw it in the grocery store the other day, I'm going to give it a. I'm going to give it a crack. Well, it's like that sweet and salty thing. I always thought that was weird. Them granola bars that were sweet and salty, and then I actually liked them. Yeah, I will blame you, Maggie, if I hate it. I'll still eat it even though I don't like it because I don't like nothing go to waste here. I'm not big into wasting stuff. You know what's really good? I'll tell you a little secret, okay? I saw this on YouTube years ago, and this is how I make all my popcorn now. You know how you make normal popcorn, okay? Like over the top of the stove, in a pot, with some oil, and you sit there and shake the pot and that kind of stuff. Take your popcorn, like a half a cup of popcorn kernels, and put 2 tablespoons of sugar in the kernels. Okay. Put your oil in the pot like you normally do. Get the oil hot, before you put the kernels in. Do everything the same. Throw it all in to the pot. Cook it up, and then put butter, of course, when you're done. Put butter on top of it, and it is. Well, I think they call it kettle cooked popcorn. I think that's what they call it. I'm not sure. All I know is that the sugar, the white sugar, it makes the edges of the popcorn crispy, and it's really good. Yeah, that's what we call kettle corn. Well, that's what they called it, kettle corn on the video. But that's how you make it. You just depends. I put overkill. I put like 2 tablespoons of sugar in a half a cup of kernels. So for every half a cup of kernels, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and then cook it just like normal popcorn in the oil and on the pot, and then put butter, of course, get a butter on top of it, and it's really very good. I don't know about brown sugar, Jennifer, because I think the brown sugar would stick in clumps. You wouldn't get the same as with white sugar, how it breaks up. It's Maggie. Trust me. Make a batch up tonight. You'll like it. Lots of butter, and it's good. Sometimes I put 3 tablespoons of sugar. I go for like a little extra. Teriyaki sauce in the butter, yeah, that works good too. With the sugar, popcorn, I don't know. But that's how I make. I used to make popcorn normal, and now I always make it with the sugar added to the kernels. Yeah, tonight, Maggie, do it tonight. Trust me, you won't regret it. Homemade. It's way better than in a bag cheddar caramel. But I'm confused. I gotta share something with you. I'm confused. What am I supposed to do with the ducks? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the ducks. Like PETA wants me to give vegan meat, which I mean that's a contradiction in itself. But anyways, vegan meat. How do you put that in the same? That's not even the same. How does vegan and meat go together? I don't understand. But anyways, so vegan meat, donate that to the homeless. So like I said, give me 6,000 pounds of vegan meat. 6,000 pounds of vegan meat. Then what do we do with the ducks? No. Just no. I'm asking a question. What do we do with the ducks? Walk them into the forest and let them find their way back? You know what I mean? Like what am I supposed to do with them? Put them up for adoption? Or do like PETA does with dogs they rescue? Did you know that PETA kills more dogs than anybody else? All the dogs they rescue, because they can't find a home for them, they put them down. So what do? Do I put the ducks down? You know what I mean? And the thing is, I thought I was actually PETA myself because I'm people for the ethical treatment of animals, and I'm thinking I'm ethically treating these ducks pretty good, don't you think? That's why I do this, is because I don't like factory farms. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I am. I'm people for ethically treating animals. That's who I am. That's why I do this. Like, does that look like a factory farm? Well, I'm also PETA that one too, Lara. People eating tasty animals. Hence the tasty roasted ducks sitting in front of you. But I am for ethically treating animals. That's why I do this. So I don't know. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Is that the address on the letter? I didn't really read the letter, uh, uh, closely. I think they're pretty ethically. I'm raising them pretty ethically and humanely. Like I go the extra mile to make sure they have awesome lives. Hell, I just put a big giant asteroid crater in my yard just for ducks. They want to use me as a documentary subject for their propaganda. But the thing is that what am I supposed to do? What do I quit YouTube? Is PETA going to give me a job? You know, do they give me a job? Like I give up the ducks and they give me a big giant job with like big giant paycheck with lots of zeros? Peter's not giving me a job. No, I know you're not Peter Van Deuce. Well, I know I'm not going to let them get to me, Miss Cod Girl. Which, by the way, how is Miss Cod Girl feeling today? Honestly, people, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to troll them. I am. I'm going to troll them. I'm going to reply back to them, and I'm going to ask them. I'm interested in their proposal, and I'm very curious in where I can the ducks. Like, are they like? Will they give me a couple $100,000 to save the ducks, to build a shelter here for them, and turn this into a duck paradise? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what Genesis 9.3 is. I'm going to troll, don't you? I know, eh? I can't help it. Like, that's prize trolling stuff. So I've got to sit down and I've got to draft a good letter, a really good letter that I can email them. A good one. Like, it's going to take some time. I got to sit down and draw up a really good one that's going to have, like, you know, exactly, Maxwell. You nailed it. I was just about to say that. My powers of sarcasm. But it was going to look sincere, like sincere sarcasm. That's going to be a challenge to draw that one up and then email it to them, and I'll share it to you. I'll post it on my Facebook when I do it. It's going to take me a couple of days to do this. But what's more important right now is this. I've got to finish this. This is more important. Okay? This is what I got to do. You know, I'm gonna troll them. Oh yeah, for sure. We made it big time here on the Duck Adventure. We've got PETA after us. You know, like they just don't know who they're messing with. They're messing with a crazy man. You know, for inspiration, you should look up a responsible former slave. I don't know. Is there a link on that one? Vista? Restoration should look up. Do you have something you can email me on that for inspiration? Can you do that for me? Help me out here. Help a trolling guy up. Oh, Kim, you don't realize you haven't heard the news that PETA's after me? You haven't heard it. I guess Kim wasn't here this afternoon. It's on Facebook, Angelica. You can go there. I posted on Facebook. No, post it here, Vista. I can't see that. You got to email it to me, or Facebook it to me, or something. Well, Kim, you missed the excitement. Go to Facebook, and you'll see it. I had to turn it into a JPEG, but you can't post PDFs on Facebook, which is just stupid. I thought you could post PDFs on Facebook. I thought you could post files on Facebook, but you can't. Videos or photos only. So, but that's what's you'll get it. Make sure you don't drink anything while you're reading it. You'll spit it out. What, Claudia? No. I have some confidence here. Used against me. What are they going to use it against me? What are they going to do to me? PETA has a page for PETA haters. I'm not a PETA hater. I believe in people, treating animals ethically. I guess that's Pete. People treating animals ethically. I got it all screwed up. See, I don't even PETA. You're just laughing on the PETA. I think it's funny. What am I going to do with the ducks? Like, what am I going to do with what am I going to do? Keep them? You know? Oh, Tammy, don't worry. When that fox gets smoked, man, we'll be doing a dedicated stream on his blood spewed remains after he's ruined 3 months of my sleeping. 3 months of no sleeping. I wonder if just PETA will they send me some boxes of sleep if I let the fox live? You know? Like, do I get boxes of sleep because I let the fox go? No, they aren't gonna send me boxes of sleep. Fox is dying. Fox has got to die. It's bottom line. My lips today, oh, they're so sore. You can tell fall's here is dry. And I didn't put any lip stuff on today, so my lips are raw right now. Sore. What can I do with the ducks, Jonathan? Tell me. Tell me what I can do with the ducks. Help me. Kosher ducks, do you think? I don't know. They think PETA would leave me alone? I don't think PETA's going to leave me alone. PETA, I don't know how all of a sudden, they obviously somebody, clued into what I'm doing here. I've hit the big time on radar. Maybe a sanctuary. A new rat in the Caribbean island. What does that have to do with PETA? They're PETA rats? Oh, North Carolina. They were damp out. So, anyways. Oh, big yawn. Oh, man. I'm so glad I woke up at 5 a.m. If I wouldn't have woke up at 5 a.m., no, PETA's never tried to stop me before. Hello, Inga. Yeah, that's a mess of ducks. Well, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm going to ask them what the situation is here on this. You know, I know PETA should focus on factory farms, Stephanie. Totally agree with you. Factory farms are nasty. PETA should be raiding the factory farms, not bugging the duck adventure. Like, does this look like a factory farm? Hell, would I've gone through this year for these ducks? Would a factory farmer do that? I doubt that. Well, Jessica, this is why I do what I do, because I was ruined by YouTube about factory farms. All the hidden camera footage turned me off of factory farms. That's exactly why I stopped eating grocery store meat. Exactly. Like, this is it. This is, and then, and I was a PETA supporter, but I didn't support like the organization. I supported the people for ethical treatment of animals. That's what I did. Danielle clickbait. What does that mean? Danielle clickbait. Danielle doesn't what? I'm clickbaiting? I don't know. I had an early dog, a dirty dog, early on the stream. Danielle missed it. No, because then I'd have to print the letter if I framed it. I've never seen that Danielle person before. Yeah, I let Doug go, and he just went nuts. After Matt left, I closed the gate, and then I let Doug go. Well, you know the first thing he did? Ran up and down the ditches. Because now the ditches are like, whoa, look at this, an easy path. And he did all the ditches. And he's just coated in mud. Coated in mud. I know one thing, Danielle. I don't like you, Danielle. So, well, the thing is, Norm, it's easy running. Easy running. So now that he's got new paths to these big trenches, right? But he's just filthy. Oh, Tammy, don't worry. I'm not going to give in to freaking PETA. I love roasted duck. You have no idea how much I love roasted duck. Yeah, I know, Ethan. You've posted PETA snatched a family chihuahua and beat it to death 4 times now. You've posted that. Did you want me to read it out loud? Is that will you stop posting it now? Well, I'm not going to be doing much of a morning chat because Matt's getting here at 8:30 and we're hitting the road going. We're going to be digging. Tomorrow's the big day that the berm goes. That goes, and that's going to become pond. Actually, Kim, I'm freezing. I got to get my winter jacket. I got to get my winter boots out. But it's supposed to go to 24 degrees on Monday, so it's like, but it's freaking cold today. I don't have fur coats. I don't know how many kid ducks I'm keeping, Angelica. I don't know yet. We'll be finished tomorrow. Should I tell PETA that I sleep with a down duvet and I have down pillows? What's your guess now, Stephanie, on when the Magoon fills? No, it won't be full Monday. Because tomorrow it's going to get enlarged. It's going to drop tomorrow because we're making it bigger. And then my down duvet, it's a king size, so even more down. And I'm only one person, and I got a king size duvet. It's like overkill. Yes, Alice is doing good, Maggie. I took her back into the barn, put her in front of the feed, and she just woofed down a whole bunch of food. She put down a bunch of pellets, actually. Man, if PETA ever heard Doug, they don't even want to go there. I would just lose it. Actually, if anybody hurt Doug, I'd blow gasket. I'd end up in jail for life. I would. I couldn't control myself. Well, Stephanie, I'm actually going to troll PETA. I'm going to troll them. And then I'm going to share it on Facebook what I did. Doug's my buddy, my partner. He's not just the duck protector. He's it. Well, not right now, Stephanie. I got to take some time because it's going to take time to craft a good, sarcastic, sincere letter that makes it look like I'm interested. Because here's the angle. I'm going to tell you the angle, okay? Everybody knows on this channel how depressed I get. You know, when the ducks leave and I get really screwed up bad, okay? And that's not a lie. I go through depression when the ducks leave because I get attached to them. And this year, you guys are going to experience what it's like. You're going to cry. So you're going to be in the same boat as me. We're going to be all bad. You watch the couple weeks, 3 weeks after the ducks leave, everybody's going to be depressed. I bet you there's going to be people crying in the chat, telling people they're crying. Okay? You are all ready for the ride that I have done for 3 years in a row. So this fourth year I'm bringing is all along for the personal anguish and emotional roller coaster ride of nastiness. Okay? So I'm going to tell them that I'm relieved that they've contacted me because I can't handle the emotional, psychological damage that it does to me. And I'm relieved that they have come to me to help me so that I don't have to do this. And I would like to know how they can help me so that I don't have to go through the 4 to 6 weeks of crushing depression because the ducks have left. You know? And if they have an option for me to save these ducks' lives that I have gotten so attached to, minus the 70 I need for roasted duck, okay? Minus the 70 I need for roasted duck. But I'm open to suggestions. You know? Okay, Doug barks, and they answer Doug too. No, it's not, Stephanie. I still got my roasted duck. I got to have my roasted duck. It's like, yeah, Doug's a big time swimmer. Okay, they answer Doug, and they answer me. See, I'm so attached to these birds, and it's like saying goodbye to them. I would like to know how I don't have to say goodbye. How can I do this? How can I save these ducks from the well, minus the 70? You got to make sure I keep the 70 for me. Well, would they build a big barn and pay the feed bill and turn me into like the duck sanctuary? But then, here's the problem. I'm getting more next year. So, like, would I become a duck hoarder? Like, would it get to the point that there'd be like 3, 4, 5,000 ducks here? Like, what would PETA, when does PETA intervene and say, look, no, Matt, you got to stop the ducks, okay? No more ducks. Because I got to stream the Hajj next year. So, like, what am I going to do? And the ducks are going to, well, the food banks will get a lot of eggs, but you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do? They'd be breeding like rabbits. Exactly. Well, I'd be streaming, hatching like rabbits. It'd be crazy. I'd be just like stream, bro. We're just gonna keep hatching. How many can I hatch? PETA's paying the bill. PETA won't give me the eggs to the food bank. What do I do with the eggs? I've got to let the ducks naturally hatch them. But I already know what'll happen is the ducks will break the eggs and eat them. So cannibalism's all right with PETA? Because if I don't take the eggs away, ducks, they're rough. They'll break the eggs and eat them. So what happens to the ducks? I'm curious. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna send to them. Because if they can come up with a good solution, then I don't have to, be depressed. They said ducks, right? The geese are wide open. Roasted goose is good too. But transformation means investment, Stephanie. So is somebody going to invest? It took me 3.5 years to build this YouTube channel up, to so I could pay my bills here, raising ducks. So are they gonna bankroll me? We turn this into like aquaponics now? Like this is going to be an aquaponics for vegans. You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna finance me for 3 years? Will I turn this into aquaponics? Well, I think it'd take longer because aquaponics is not that exciting. Bean sprouts you'd be watching growing. Vista, that's why we going bean sprouts in the duck pond. You know what the letter was? And I know a lot of people are going to blow their gasket when I say this, okay? But I got to say it. I got to say it, guys. And I know there's going to be some people that are going to say, Matt, you shouldn't have said it. He was my little kid. It's, whatever. And he's crying now because you just, anyways, that letter was retarded. It was. It was just right out there. Like, it was out there. Grow rice. Okay. That letter was like, that was fringe stuff. Like who in their right mind was sitting there? Okay. Yeah. My phone's vibrating. Hey, why is my phone vibrating? This is bizarre. The phone was vibrating, but I don't have phone. How can your phone vibrate? No, I don't have cell. It's a computer. I just use it for a computer. Like, why would it be ringing? Like, it was going doot, 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 but nobody's calling on FaceTime. Like, there's no, nobody's red. It's a pocket massage? No, because my alarm is set for 7 o'clock to put, I have it set for 7 o'clock to go, the alarm to go off, to put my veggies in. I'm just looking here. Is there anything turned off? Nothing. My alarm is set for 7 p.m. It's 6:25, so that shouldn't be going off. That just doesn't make any sense. I don't want that. I don't want any news. This is the weirdest thing. That is just bizarre. I've never had to do that before. Because I don't have phone. I don't have a cell service. I have a flip phone. PETA hacked my phone? Potentially. Oh boy, she's cooling off. Oh man, she's chilly. Maybe PETA is watching me right now. PETA's watching the stream. Anyways, that letter was right out there. Like, imagine when you're sitting in your office typing that letter. It's got to be like, I don't understand it. How can you be that stupid? That's stupid. That's slow. It's. No, and Angelica, let me. It's almost surreal. No, it's not even that. It's well, arrogant. Maybe a little bit arrogant. Well, Maggie, I got to read it again because I read it really fast. It's probably very condescending, and they didn't even mail it, so there's no respect. Like, but if they mail this, the time is of the essence. They're trying to save the ducks' lives, and they know the ducks are leaving on the 12th. So if they mailed it by letter mail, it might not get here in time to save the ducks' lives. So time is of the essence. Well, yeah, they could have overnighted it. No, the battery's at 63%. Steve, I love ducks too. I love them alive. I love them when they're little, and I love them in the roasting pan. Hello, Vlad. They're just going for a swim. Just going for a swim. It's too bad they have to go to a processor. What do you mean it's too bad? I don't understand, Night Euro. Hello, Jasmine. PETA was a distraction from all the amazing digging. Well, tomorrow I promise everybody I will not talk about PETA at all. I will not talk of it. Tomorrow we will focus on digging. But I am going to forward the letter to Metzer Farms to let them know that we've made it big time and that they should probably be anticipating a visit to their farm, because since the ducks came from them, they're the cause of the ducks dying, really. You know, if they would have never sent me the ducks, they wouldn't have to go to the slaughterhouse. So I'm gonna send it to John and Mark Metzer and let them know that we've hit it big. But to be load the shotgun and be prepared. You might have a visitor at the gate. Or maybe I'll say, John, I need to send the ducks back to you. They can live at your farm. Maybe Metzer Farms will take them back. Maybe that's what PETA wants me to do. PETA wants me to send them back to Metzer Farms, and then they're going to send me 6,000 pounds of vegan meat. How do you say vegan meat? Vegan meat. I don't understand that one. It is an oxymoron, eh? You know, like vegan meat. I wouldn't touch vegan meat. I won't eat touch. I won't. I don't do GMO, so like tofu's off the list. Faux duck. That's what it is. I won't touch soy either. I don't want man boobs, and I don't want to lose my testosterone. And I want to stay a man. I'm gonna be able to have a man up, you know. That's it. Oh, I just realized the best troll ever. I'll email them back. What are you talking about? These are CGI penguins. What do you think? This is a computer-generated show about penguins. What are you talking about? Ducks? You've got the wrong channel. You know, that's short and sweet. Don't have to get drawn out, big, long, sarcastic, sweet letter to them. I just like, what are you talking about? This is a CGI penguin show. I knew the Russian was screwing up, and they didn't look like penguins that good. That would equal and better theirs. CGI penguins. I'm going to say you've got my channel mixed up, or the Russian I hired to make these penguins. They're that bad. They look like ducks. I think that's. And then they're going to say penguins can't feed the duck, can't feed the homeless. And then what do I got to come up with that? Well, they're doing penguins. You know, my first idea was funnier. Going with the mental anguish that I go through and the depression, and that they're saving me from the perils of torturing myself. Yeah, I think that keep it sincere. You know that I really go through depression really bad, and this is a great idea. How can you stop me from going? I was not looking forward to going through the depression. And maybe I should ask for millions to make an amazing duck sanctuary. And I've already started. I've already started the duck sanctuary on my own. Look at, I got all my fans to help me build this big giant, crater. I'm a victim here. Well, I could send it the day after the ducks leave, as I've been so busy, you know, that getting ready to ship the ducks off that I never trying to read their email. I need a PowerPoint presentation about the sanctuary. Sue, oh, that's a lot of work. I think a sarcastic letter would be easier. I don't believe it. Those people are nuts. Penguins are grumpy. Oh, I'm still a PETA supporter, as in people for ethically treating animals that they eat. So I guess that's a PTA, you know. No, we're not eggs. You can't eat eggs, Jasmine. But I am a PETA supporter for treating what you eat ethically. So that's what it's all about. That's what the Duck Adventure's always been about. Always. Eggs are not alive. So you're pro-choice. So you're saying abort the eggs. All eggs must be hatched. All eggs are unborn ducks. Life starts when the duck lays its egg. Well, if you're anti-abortion, Jasmine, then you shouldn't be eating eggs. Well, my eggs are fertilized. So every egg that's laid here is an unborn duck. All protesters, Tammy, we could go viral. Think about that. We could have people come in here to support the show. Have the news. CNN would show up and do a fake news story on us. Yeah, I know. They kill 90% of everything they rescue. PETA kills more animals than anybody else. Protesters would really, we would get up. BBC could come and do an article on us, especially if a riot started. But I wouldn't get my guns out. I wouldn't defend myself that way. I just run them over with the truck. And then when they compounded, the truck, confiscated it, I'd be all right. The truck could do lots of damage. As long as I ram them in reverse. Ram them in reverse with the big steel bumper, and they're screwed. Especially if they're driving like a Prius or something. They might even explode because the battery or a hybrid. They don't want to mess with the steel bumper of the back of the truck. No, I would never use my guns. I don't, because then they'll take your guns from you for life. I don't want to do that. No, Maggie, there's no time to get a plow. I got to just put her in reverse and hit her. Take them out. Open the back sliding door so I can make sure I line up real good. Look right back but I'm pretty good driving with the mirrors, so I could chase them around with the mirrors. But the big steel bumper would take care of any hybrid. That way I'm not in any trouble, with the law over weapons. Don't want to do that. We don't need problems. It was a traffic accident, religious faith. I panicked. I thought I was hitting the brakes, and I nailed the gas. And my work boots were too big. Happens all the time with the work boots. Well, the ducks are leaving, I think. I'm freezing. I'm just shivering. I'm going to call it quits. I can't believe how cold I am. I'm not threatening them. I'm not threatening at all. I don't threaten people. I don't believe how cold it is. Oh, man. I need, that's why it was cold. Look at this. There's a wind. See the wind blowing in? I was wondering. I was like, it was awful cold on the back of my my bum. And there's a constant breeze coming off the lake. See, the Zika tents are designed for cameras, not humans to be sitting in them. The ducks are getting out anyways. It's starting to rain again. I gotta go get my dog a warm bath, a warm shower. He's getting a warm spray down on the back deck. Oh yeah, that's a cold north wind. I'm getting cold right now, Stephanie, from sitting chatting. I need to get moving. And it's like I'm minutes away from putting my veggies in anyway. 7 o'clock, I gotta put my veggies in. So like 20 minutes. Doug needs to have a shower anyways. Oh, my little dog. He's so dirty. And he's cold too. He's shivering. Holy mackerels. Okay. Look how dirty he is, eh? Just filthy. He was running the trenches. Just running the trenches, weren't you? Oh, man. And I got the camera in the Zika tent, the other camera. I gotta get it out too. Okay, the ducks are getting out. Oh, man. He's dark brown right now, but he's normally light brown. Look at the ducks getting out. Doug, come here, Doug, come here. Look at them getting out. I wonder if they're going back to the yard or not. Oh, that wind is nasty. It's blown off the lake. Check Jasmine's comment about the tents. How am I going to check the comment? I'm with an iPhone with the chat rolling by, Kim. I can't check comments. You guys think it's like a desktop, eh? When I stream, it's not. I can't do anything. You know, when they post links for me, I can't. I press the links, nothing happens. The only option I get is block. Okay, I got to take care of Doug. So I'm going to. I got a rain check at Canadian Tire for one, but I got to go to town. No, it's 30 days. The rain check says 30 days on it. So is how they hold it. It says right on it, it's good for 30 days. I asked the guy, I said right at the bottom, and then I looked at the bottom, the fine print says 30 days. So, but I'm going to go this week. But the back of the truck's full of, what you call it? Yes, they were shipped. You can pick them up. Jasmine, are you listening to me, or are you just typing before I even talk? I have a thing, and I got to go pick it up. And I got the truck full right now of feed, and I can't go in with the truck. Is that I don't? It's too much hassle picking up in the car. Okay, I gotta say goodbye. Oh, you guys in the rain check, you're just going on and on and on. Doug's loose right now. He's over in the trench. He's just took off around the corner to the trench. All right, I gotta say goodbye because I gotta go wash Doug. Okay, just on and on about the Zika thing. Okay, I gotta say goodbye because you guys are just like rambling. I'll see you later.